You don't know how long I've been looking for you. I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you, well, you've been dead a long time. So you're gonna see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city. Hold still. Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move. Fast.
Show you guys the best place to be for when you want to kill your enemies.
Guardians set up a vehicle grid here.
So the first thing we have to do is on the overworld here of the Cosmodrome. We actually need to go and find our mount or our vehicle. So right here we want to deploy our ghost. And that will allow us
encoding superposed
to get our mount.
Handling ket vectors, and we're late. All right. If you want to get your Sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
All right. So now that we have our mount, we can just open the navigational mode, and there we go. And then we want to head towards the Forgotten Shore, and while we're doing that, we're actually going to grab 2 golden chests as well, which you are probably already have seen in my golden chest location video. So right there is the entrance. You can kind of barely see it. And there it is. We got a nice new chest armor for that, so that's good.
We're approaching the shore.
And now we're going to grab the hardest to find loot chest.
Let's see what they're transmitting.
So you want to come over here, all the way down here. If you go too far, it'll tell you to turn back. And there it is. And up here, you'll find this thing. You just have to deploy your ghost here, and this will scan the amplifier. Careful, there's probably enemies up here. The only reason there's not for me is because somebody was already here.
Some kind of distorted signal. Not fallen. Let's check the other one.
And here's the second amplifier. But somebody's already scanning. And then after that, you have to head to the Skywatch. And then we'll enter into a spawning restricted zone. And there will be a few dregs here that you don't really necessarily need to worry about. It's these guys that you have to worry about. So the stealth guys are very, very, very strong. course, are the melee versions, so they will kill you if you get stuck like I just did. Now I was able to use my super there and eliminate them before they even got through. So we were able to take down most of these guys without much trouble. So you just want to kind of keep going back and forth here. There's a Elder Vandal as well as a Captain, I believe, over there. So we have to watch out for them. Alright. Luckily, Titans can stun with their grenades, and we were able to take down the Captain. So let's proceed. And that guy came out of nowhere to try to murder our face.
The Fallen are tapped into something in the back of the room.
And here we want to run away. Because we have stealth vandals here. Which will kill you. All right. Looks like we were able to take them down. Unfortunately, we're not done. Now, don't deploy Ghost until you've eliminated these guys, or else they're just going to add to the number of enemies that will be in this room. Luckily, I think we're only messing with a Captain now. There we go. It's one dead Captain. Make sure you're good to go ammo-wise, because this is when it's going to get a little difficult. And as you can tell, there's not a lot of places environmentally that are going to save our butts. We just have to play it cool and maybe head towards this door. If we head towards there, we might be fine. So what we're going to do is, this is going to be a little bit complicated. So, we're going... Alright, so we actually have to deploy the Ghost. And then once he starts, then we can leave. The Fallen are trying to access these machines, but something is fighting back. Alright. Get ready here to throw a grenade. And then back up a little bit. You want to be close to around here. There's just going to be a monstrous amount of enemies coming at you, and to be out in the open is just not going to do you any good. So as you can see, there's a dreg there. Easy to kill. Watch out for grenades. Alright, so we're on the second wave of attackers, and we're doing okay on these guys. The Shanks will just come right up to you, so if you're ready for them, you'll be okay. Luckily, Shanks are really weak towards melee attacks, so... Now, unfortunately, I should say, we're not even at the hardest part of this story yet. This story part. So there seems to be a few field captains out, which is going to give us some trouble. Now make sure that once you get a captain's shields down, make sure that you focus on that captain so that you can get them off the map soon. Now, as you saw, there's a ton of enemies over there. Including an elder captain. Now we were able to take down the elder captain. That's going to help us tremendously. Just going to do a quick run around to collect some ammo, which we were able to do without any trouble. Alright, now is when you absolutely need to hide. So I don't know if you saw, but there's a few magic balls here. Those are not good. Those will give us a lot of trouble. They hit insanely hard. The Elder Servitors, yeah, they hurt. And there's two of them. Or at least I believe there's two of them. Alright, so we were able to take them both down to about half. Which is great. Now let's see if we can focus down one of them. There's actually three, so that's going to be a lot of damage coming our way if we're caught by them. Which we won't be, because we're awesome. So we might be able to take down one servitor with that grenade, and there we go, we took one down. So there's still two more, which is not an easy task. On normal, there's two. We are now level 5. So let's see what we got. Storm Fist, a punishing melee attack that deals bonus damage. Perfect. Couldn't have come at a better time. Now, if there ever comes a time where there's only a few dregs left, go ahead and go and collect some ammo. You're going to need it. Still be on your toes, though, because dregs can be dangerous. Alright. So now we are back at the servitor phase where we died last time because of my own stupidity. Now we only have 2 shots with our heavy weapon, so we need to make them count. So I'm going to wait for that Elder Servitor. Now I was able to get a really good shot there where I killed a bunch of the dregs as well as hitting the Servitor. So here's hoping we can do the same thing on this one. Fortunately, kind of missed on that. Back to 2 Servitors. We can do this. We have the technology. I'd like to take out the one across the room so that I can get over there. But at the same time, I need to keep an eye on that one because he's going to shoot at me. Now, technically, this would be a good spot. Down goes second Servitor. Alright. We can totally win this. Now the third one looks like it's going to get a bit more aggressive with trying to get to me than its counterparts. That's okay. That's not okay. Remember, don't forget you have that power slide if you need it. I'll take that heavy ammo. Thank you very much. Alright, and we got the second Servitor. And we killed the last. Alright. So we were able to finish all of them off on hard mode. Now we just need to go and destroy the trap after we've successfully gotten all of the ammo that's lying around. And then as soon as you're done, target this and make it go kaboomy. Finished.
They didn't get much. Kept hitting an active firewall. Old Earth. Russian.